So let's talk about artificial intelligence. You hear that term everywhere, right? It's a huge buzzword, but what does it actually mean? Well, we're going to break it all down, right here, right now, from those classic sci-fi dreams to the amazing tech that's literally in your pocket.
For as long as we've been telling stories, we have been obsessed with this idea of creating machines that could think like us. Think about all the books, all the movies. It's this deep, powerful dream that's been with us for a long, long time.
But here's the thing. What if I told you that that dream isn't a dream anymore? What was once pure science fiction, well, it's now a very real part of our everyday lives. It's here, and it is changing absolutely everything.
Okay, so if this sci-fi dream has come true, let's get down to brass tacks. We've got to start with the most important question of all. What exactly is artificial intelligence?
At its very core, it's actually pretty simple. AI is all about building machines that can do things that, up until now, were strictly human-only territory. Things like understanding what you're saying, recognizing a face in a crowd, or even creating a piece of art.
And you are using it constantly, probably without even thinking about it. That little face unlock thing on your phone? Yep, that's AI. How Netflix somehow knows exactly what you want to watch next? Also AI. When you ask Siri or Google a question, when you see a car driving itself, that is all powered by this incredible technology. It's already woven deep into the fabric of our world.
But how on earth does it work? See, the real magic here, the true game changer, isn't just about a machine following a set of instructions. It's about learning. And this is the big aha moment.
Just look at this comparison. It tells the whole story perfectly. On the left, that's the old way of doing things. A programmer would have to sit down and painstakingly write out every single possible rule, if it has pointy ears and whiskers. Imagine trying to do that for everything in the world. Now look at the right. With AI, we do something completely different and way more powerful. We just show the machine, say 10,000 photos, and tell it, you figure out what a cat looks like. The machine finds the pattern all by itself.
Which, of course, leads to the next big question. If we aren't giving it a bunch of rules, how in the world does a machine actually learn anything? What's the secret sauce?
It all starts with one crucial ingredient: data. The best way to think about data is as life experience for an AI. Just like we learn from everything we see and do, an AI learns from the mountains of data we feed it. Every picture, every sentence, every sound is like a new memory or experience that makes it smarter. Okay, so the AI has all this data, its experience, but what does it do with it? That's where algorithms come in. Think of an algorithm like a recipe. The data is all your ingredients, and the algorithm is the set of step-by-step instructions that tells the AI exactly how to sift through all of it to find the important patterns.
And that whole process of the algorithm working on the data, that's what we call machine learning. This is the heart of modern AI. It's the engine that's running the whole show, the part that's actually discovering those patterns and then using them to make really smart predictions.
Now, for the really complex stuff, we use a special kind of system called a neural network. And honestly, it's inspired by the most powerful computer we know, the human brain. It's built with layers of interconnected digital neurons that help it spot incredibly subtle patterns, like the tiny differences between your face and your brother's face. It's this brain-like structure that gives AI its mind-blowing capabilities.
All right, so it's also important to know that not all AI is created equal. It's actually really helpful to think about AI as existing on 3 different levels, kind of like a video game, going from a specialist all the way up to a potential supermind.
So first up is narrow AI. This is everything we have today. It's an AI that's an absolute genius at one specific task, like recommending a movie, but it can't do anything else. Then there's the next big step, the goal everyone is racing toward: general AI. This would be an AI that could learn and reason across lots of different areas, pretty much like a human. And finally, way out there in the future, is the idea of super AI, a hypothetical intelligence that would be smarter than humans in every single way. That one, well, it's still just an idea, for now.
So, knowing what AI is and how it learns, we gotta ask the really big questions. Why do we even create this stuff? And more importantly, what does it all mean for us?
The fundamental goal behind AI has always been to help people. It was created to tackle huge problems that we couldn't solve on our own, to help doctors find diseases sooner, to make our roads safer, to be a creative partner for artists. The key idea here is that it was designed to empower humanity, not to replace it.
But of course, whenever you have a technology this powerful, there's always the other side of the coin. It leads to the question that's probably on your mind right now. Should we be worried?
And this is really the central challenge with AI. It truly is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it holds the promise to help us solve some of the biggest challenges facing humanity, like climate change or disease. But on the other hand, it brings very real risks, like widespread job loss, the lightning-fast spread of misinformation, and serious concerns about our privacy.
The solution isn't to hit the brakes on progress, but to steer it in the right direction. And that's exactly why brilliant minds all over the world are working tirelessly right now to create ethical rules, a kind of instruction manual, to make sure that as AI gets more powerful, it continues to serve us, not harm us.
And in the end, that's what this is really all about. AI isn't some alien force that just showed up one day. It's a mirror. It's a technology born directly from our own curiosity, our own endless creativity, and our deep desire to understand what intelligence even is.
So instead of just worrying about what AI is going to do to us, let's start thinking about what we can do with it. It can be a tool, an assistant, a creative partner. The real question isn't just about what AI can do, it's about what you can do with AI by your side. So what will you build together?